have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
That all men are created equal.
That all men are created equal.
All men are created equal. 40 years ago, Dr. King was called home after he came to unite humanity. His dream still lives. 40 years later, we see God's divine plan in action as this great divine orator, Barak Obama, is elected President of the United States of America. This seed was planted in Kenya and found its way here to America. The number 40 is significant in this case because God does a new thing every 40 years. The children of Israel were in the wilderness for 40 years. Jesus fasted 40 days and 40 nights. This project, Great Divine Orators, was birthed to its producer 20 years ago, but revealed to him in his 40th year on this earth. Dr. King was a great orator whose listeners hung on his every word. We're familiar with the I Have a Dream speech. We're familiar with many of the great speeches of Dr. King. But a lot of people miss the message that was preached in Birmingham, Alabama. It was a very important message when this great divine orator found out what his purpose was all about. He stood up and said, "I want you to know that it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now." When you know what your purpose is, nothing can stop it. I can hear Dr. King say, "Even if I wanted to stay here with you, I can't. My time is up. I have pointed the way to justice and equality." He was able to do great things because he had a reckless faith. President Barak Obama, another great orator, can hold his audience attention and have them sitting on the edge of their seats. He heard a voice telling him to run for President of the United States of America. He found his purpose, and he too had a reckless faith pursuing it. This same righteous wind that followed Dr. King follows President Barak Obama, and I'm convinced that this righteous wind speaks for him. Out of all the commonalities that these two men share, the one thing that is overlooked is the fact that they both had a reckless faith. When you test the resources of God, then you are able to do the impossible. Many found it impossible for an African American to become President of the United States of America. But God specializes in things that seem to be impossible. It was in the beginning, during the birth of Jesus Christ, where Mary, that virgin girl, talking to that angel, found everything that angel said to be impossible, until that angel said, "Listen, you must understand who you're dealing with. You're not dealing with some human. You're dealing with God. And with God, no matter what it looks like, no matter what the facts say," that angel said, "All things are possible." I believe that when Dr. King stated that he looked over and he'd seen the promised land, I believe that God showed him a new United States of America and showed him the 44th President, Barak Obama. Be blessed as you watch.
No more getting right when I done no wrong. No more crying. No more all alone. I'll be gone on. I didn't come here. I didn't come here to stay. I just stopped by. I just stopped by here.
I just want to do
just a few days. And after a while, when my name been called, when this old tabernacle done shut down, I gotta move on to my heavenly home. I won't have to worry about getting up in the morning. I won't have to worry about laying down at night. It's gonna be day always. It won't be no more night. No more aches and no more
I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you.
When I sing my last song, I wanna hear him say. When I sing my last song, I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. When I sing my last song, I wanna hear him say. I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. Welcome. Welcome home. Welcome home. I wanna hear him say. When I pray my last prayer, I wanna hear him say. When I pray my last prayer, I wanna hear him say. When I pray my last prayer, I wanna hear him say. I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. Welcome. Welcome home. Welcome. Welcome home. I wanna hear him say. When I'm giving up, right or wrong, I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. All of my friends, everybody's gone. I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. And now it seems like I'm all alone. I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. I wanna hear him say. Welcome home. Welcome. Welcome home. Welcome home. Servant, come on home. Servant, come on home. Waiting on you, waiting on you. You've been faithful over a few things. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Come on up. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But when I get there, when I get there, when I step out on the cloud, when I get home, when I get home,
I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
I stand before you today to announce my candidacy for President of the United States of America.
And a king who took us to the mountaintop and pointed the way to the promised land. Yes, we can to justice and equality.
I don't worry about tomorrow. I just live for today, because he told me that he will be with me.
Free at last.
Church, all I know
Free at last.
is
Thank
what he
God
said.
Almighty. We are free at last.
I don't worry about tomorrow. I just live for today. He said he'd be with me. All I know is what he said. What he said. What he said. What he said. Lord told me that no, don't be afraid. When he told me to run on, said I'll go with you. All I know is what he said. I don't worry about tomorrow. I just live for today. And he told me that he'll go with me. And all I know is what he said. I can't give up. I can't give up now. See, I've come to
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in
turn
the world
around
of
now.
grow spiritual. Free at last.
Let me-
Free at last. Thank God Almighty.
Let me say it again. I can't give up. I can't give up now. See, I've come too far. Turn around now. Somebody still might not understand me, but you see, I've come
Black
I've
men
come
and
too
white men, Jews and Gentiles,
too
Protestants and
many
Catholics.
years. I've laid awake at night and I've shed too many tears. The Lord has brought me over too many rocks in a real life. Can't you see? I've come too far. Turn around now. One more thing. I've come too far. Turn around now. One more thing. Sometimes I find myself standing at the crossroads in my life, standing there wondering which way should I turn. Seems like every time I turn to my right side, I find trouble, confusion, misunderstanding is already on my right side. I turn to my left side. I find out somebody's sick, somebody's in the hospital, somebody's done passed and gone on, and every time I look, I see healed, 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 and more 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 healed than I already waiting on me. Makes me feel like I just want to fold my arms, sit down somewhere and just moan. But then when I began to take inventory over my life, when I turn